Yesterday, Jim Swift told us about the move of an 1869 log cabin from its original site near the modern-day city of Lakeway to a new home beside the Lakeway City Hall. But here in Austin, an even older cabin, also moved from its original Travis County site, sits in the middle of the city's Zilker Botanical Gardens. In today's story, Jim tells us that the 1838 Swedish log cabin, as the structure is known, has seen some hard times, but things may be looking up.
You can get a good indication of just how far down the Swedish log cabin is on the Parks and Recreation Department's priority list by the fact that just minutes before our crew was due to arrive for a story shoot, two grounds workers from the Botanical Gardens showed up with a vacuum cleaner and a broom. It was far too little, too late, and stuff like the heavy layer of cobwebs on the ceiling was well beyond reach.
We have limited resources, and because it's a botanical garden, the first role for our landscape techs is going to be keeping the plants alive.
It was dirty, and animals were getting in there, ruining everything that we had in there, and so that's really what's really pushed me to do this.
For Barbara Pate, the Swedish log cabin and everything in it represents far more than a public trust. It is, for her, a family treasure.
My great-grandmother was born in this cabin. Her name is Augusta Swenson Anderson.
The story is that while visiting the cabin, Augusta's family was cut off from its own home by an Indian attack, resulting in the birth there. These days, the building is under a siege of a different sort.
The logs at the bottom of the cabin here are deteriorating because the water drains down from the hill here and settles right in here. And so all these logs have deteriorated.
We applied for and received a heritage grant.
A $43,000 heritage grant, to be specific, from the Austin Convention and Visitors Bureau that will pay to repair and protect the cabin. Plans also call for a detailed maintenance schedule for city staff and volunteers to keep things up to snuff.
As Margaret can tell you, I've been kind of pushy about this for the last 6 years.
We appreciate Barbara. We need citizens involved.
So now, Pate looks forward to telling her story to cabin visitors for years to come.
Most of them say, you know, you're so lucky to know where you came from.
In Zilker Botanical Gardens, Jim Swift, KXAN News.